Hello guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I swear I've tried to film this video like 100 million times and I don't know, I'm in a weird space today. I'm just not feeling it. So please do hit the like button if you like what you see. I'm such a small channel and it goes a really long way, and I feel like I never plug that, but it does really help. And especially being a full-time mum to twin toddlers at the moment, I struggle to find the time, and I really want to find the time. So it helps and it goes a long way, so thank you so much. Today's video is going to be just a little bit different than what I'm used to doing. I'm not going to be giving any tips and tricks about my motherhood journey that I've learned so far or anything like that. I'm more just here to have an open chat about this topic because I am very lost in how I feel and what I think, and I hope that it resonates with some of you that may be feeling the same way, or perhaps some of you can navigate me in the right way to know how I feel and make the decision easier. Or maybe it's just something that will happen, who knows. But yes, we're here to talk about how many babies that you want and how you come to that decision. I think there's quite a few twin mums here, and I think there's quite a few first time mums as well as first time twin mums, so I feel like we can all relate to each other in a way. And I would love to open the comment section just for everyone to continue chatting about this topic, because I don't feel like it's spoken about enough, and it's something that we're asked all the time, yet it's a very big decision. So yeah, I'd love for you all to open up and tell me how you feel, and maybe it's something that you've already passed and finished and you have all the answers for me. Just before we get started, I do want to remind everybody that this is quite a personal topic and everybody's views will vary, and really the only person that ultimately knows what's right and best for your family is you. So let's be kind and be nice to everybody and understand that and respect that. We're here just to have a friendly conversation rather than pointing out maybe people's views that you believe are right or wrong. Okay, so basically what happened is I had this dream that I was pregnant the other week, and it really got me thinking, did I have this dream because I want to be? I have found having twins so full on, and I don't think I've even had a second to think much other than what am I doing in the next 2 hours, let alone like imagining my life long term. So it's just came as a shock to me that I even had this dream, and it's really got me thinking the last 2 weeks whether I want any more children or whether I'm done, and how you even come to making that decision. I guess maybe this dream came at a time for me that I've sort of settled into a routine. The boys are not really babies anymore, and I'm like, whoa, time is going so fast, and I'm really loving the stage that I'm at, even though I am tired every damn day. So I guess the question is, will I ever have any more children? Could I handle being pregnant again? And this time around, could I handle being pregnant, having 2 twin toddlers at my feet every second of the day? Do I want 3 children? Had I ever imagined having 3 children? Will I ever have a little baby to hold again? So many questions in my head, so many. So let me know if I'm not alone. I could go on and on, but let's just go back. Let's go back. So before I had the boys, I always knew that I wanted a family and I wanted to experience pregnancy, and I think I always imagined having 2 children. However, I never expected having twins, so that threw me. I only ever imagined having 1 baby at a time, and I always thought that, oh yeah, I'd definitely do it twice and I would have more than just 1 child. I love the idea of siblings and I love the idea of like a large family, but I never really imagined more than 2 children. Then I got pregnant and I found out it was twins, and weirdly so many people said to me, oh, you've got twins, that's great, 2 and you're done. People even say that to me now, 2 and you're done. Like there's this some sort of notion that 2 is the perfect number of children and the amount that everybody wants. Like where does that come from? Because I know so many people with 4 children, 5 children. Shout out to you mums and dads with really large families. I really love the idea of that, but Lord knows how you do it. Having 2, I find, is just hard enough. Like I cannot imagine anymore. On that note, I have listed some things here that I guess ultimately hopefully will help me make a decision, and things that I've been thinking about. So let's get through the list. So number 1, motherhood is so damn hard. It's harder than I ever expected it to be. It's a lot of work. It's a completely different life than I was used to before having children. I literally have no time for myself, and there is so much cleaning every day. It is way harder than I actually expected it to be, and it does make me think, am I capable of having any more children, and could I really give them my time and my energy and my love, or am I best just keeping it to 2 and being satisfied with that? Number 2 is timing. If I was to have another baby now, I would get through all this newborn and toddler stage all in one go, whereas if I was to wait 5 years, say, and wait for the boys to be at school and then have another baby, I have to go basically 10 years having a newborn and a toddler in my life before they're all at school and I finally get a little bit of break, and that seems frightening. But then on the flip side, having 2 toddlers and a newborn, like, when am I gonna sleep? How do I manage multiple structures of my day and multiple routines and multiple sleep times and snack times, and oh my gosh, that sounds frightening. Number 3 is going to be the more selfish one, and that's just about losing me. Something that I've come to terms with being a mum is that I don't have much time for myself now, and finding 10 or 15 minutes in a day to do something for me is very rare, and that's hard. That is definitely hard. So would I be spreading myself too thin to have another baby? Would I ever really find time for me? And would that make me happy? I'm not sure. Number 4 is going to be, imagine I had twins again. Like, there I am saying 3 children. There's every possibility that I could have twins again. I mean, it's very, very small because I don't even know one person that has 2 sets of twins, but I know there's some of you there watching. I've seen it in my comments, and I saw an article the other day that said if you have fraternal twins, which the boys are, you're actually more likely to have twins again, and that scared the living daylights out of me because, don't get me wrong, I've loved every second of it and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm so beyond blessed that I have the twins, but to do it again frightens the hell out of me. And then there's the flip side of that, and like, I would love to experience being pregnant again and just having one baby and just being able to do things with them while they grow up, and feeling like how it is just to have one, because there's been a lot of things that I've missed out on that I've wanted to do and I haven't been able to because there's been 2. So I would love to experience that part of it, and yeah, I'll be honest, that frightens me. The next point is going to be quite a sensitive topic, so please don't hate on me if I slip up and say the wrong thing here, but age is a huge thing for me. I always thought it would be lovely to have children young, and I had the boys at 32, which I don't feel is that young, but I know nowadays more and more people are having babies in their 40s and some even later, and that is absolutely amazing, and if that's something that is right for you, great. But personally, I know I'd be too tired. Like, I'm even tired now, so the thought of doing that again in 5 years is just not really an option for me. Age is definitely like a ticking time bomb there for me, and there's the added stress there of fertility as well that comes with that, which is definitely something that I think everybody worries about, so that's another thing. And lastly, I think this is something that I haven't really thought about, and now I'm saying it. It's maybe something that I should think about, but like, thinking long term, imagining your family at Christmases and holidays and Thanksgiving, and what do you see in your future? Like, I've always thought I would love to have huge Christmases and loads of children around the dinner table, but again, that's not something to base your family size on, but I would love to have a lot of children coming home when they're older and they've got their own lives to see me and things like that, but there's a lot of work to be done before you get to that point. So yeah, I am just very up in the air. What I will say is I love my family and I love how it is, and I'm so blessed to have my boys and to have this decision to make even. So for now, I'm just enjoying the present moment. I have no idea if our family will get bigger or this is how it is, but I hope this helps a few of you. I hope maybe I've mentioned some things that maybe you haven't thought about. I would love, 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 as I've said, for you guys to continue this topic in the comments and maybe help me out in making that decision, or maybe there's something I haven't thought about that helps to make that decision for all you mamas that have finished and you know the answer for yourself. But yeah, I just hope that I'm gonna wait and I'll have a strong desire either way, and vice versa with Aled. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Short but sweet, but also very, very complex. Please leave all the comments down below, and Perhaps you may have an insight into what it's like having twins and a singleton, because that's something I'm so excited about knowing more about, and the sort of dynamic of that, and whether it was easier having a second child after having twins, or maybe it was harder because you've got 2 toddlers. I don't know. I'd just love to hear everything, everybody's experiences. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.